Hello, financial fans. The numbers are getting a little bit lower for temperatures as the winter comes barging in uninvited, but we will deal with that, I guess, the same way we deal with the stock market. We will look at the numbers when they come up and react accordingly, and the stock market is a big reaction of the United States economy and the world economies. The year-to-date, the numbers are for SPY, that's the S&P 500, that's the exchange-traded fund that mimics the S&P 500 stocks. It's known as SPY. For the year-to-date, it's down 15.63%. That's the S&P 500. The QQQ exchange-traded fund, the fund that mimics the NASDAQ performance as the year goes by, that is down 18% year to date. And the IOO, which mimics the top 100 NASDAQ companies, the IOO is down 13.98% year to date. And the diamonds, that's the Dow 30 exchange traded fund that mimics the Dow 30, has the symbol DIA. It is down only 5.52% year to date. 5.52, that's what it is, 5.52. I can't read my writing. The portfolio of mine, my performance for the year, down 14.89. So I'm beating the S&P 500, I'm beating the NASDAQ, the top 100 NASDAQ exchange traded fund is beating me, and the diamonds, the Dow 30, beating me thus far this year. But we shall see what happens. Still plenty of time to have a turnaround of some sort, maybe even getting into the green ink. If we had invested in real estate at the beginning of the year, and we bought the REIT, R-E-I-T, Real Estate Investment Trust, the REIT Exchange Traded Fund would be down 19%. And we shall see what happens to real estate the coming year, and the the interest rate that keeps going up. Maybe that will stop sometime in 2023. But with that said, we'll take a look at 4 stocks that have good numbers. Looks like if anyone is planning on buying stocks or looking at stocks, I'll give you 4 to at least look at and consider. And I am not a financial advisor. And any money you put into the stock market you can lose. And we're going to take a look at 4 stocks here, beginning with Pioneer Natural Resources Company, symbol PXD. Friday the 18th of November 2022. PXD closed at $249.94 a share. It was down over 2.5% for the day, and after hours it went down another 0.37%, 92 cents to $249.02 per share. Column on the left, 2/3 of the way down, the 52-week range for this stock was $166.97 for the low, and $288.46 for the high for the past 52 weeks. So it's somewhere in between the high and the low. And the average volume, about 2,390,000 shares trade each day, and this stock at Yahoo is considered to be undervalued, and Yahoo has great financial pages, and we use them all the time, and I'm very pleased with all the information that's available at Yahoo. Column in the middle, third item down, PE ratio 8.89. Anything under 10 pleases me. The forward dividend and yield, they're paying $25.44 out of their earnings per share of $28.12. $25 and more goes to the forward dividend, which is now over 10%, just barely over 10%, 10.01%, same way forward and backwards. And the one-year target estimate for this stock, $283.65, and that looks like that's something that this company could do. Next we look at Suncor Energy Incorporated. SU is the symbol. The closing price on Friday, $35.61, and it remained at that price after hours. The 52-week range for Suncor, the low was $22.22, 2222 in 2022, and that was the low for the past 52-week range, and the high was $42.72, a lot of twos there. So between 22.22 and 42.72, that was the weeks or the year's range in price, and now it's at $35.61. So it's somewhere in the middle there of those numbers. Average volume 4,800,000 shares, almost 5 million shares trade every day, and this stock is considered to be near fair value. Third item down, middle column, PE ratio 8.52, and the forward dividend and yield, it yields 4.3% using $1.56 per share for a dividend payment, and the earnings per share were $4.18, so that $1.56 should be pretty easy to come up with. The one-year target estimate, $41.15, which would be a good increase in price from where it is right at this moment. Next we look at AT&T. Symbol is T. I have owned AT&T in the past several times, and usually it did pretty well as far as dividend payments. The 52-week range, $14.46 was the low and $21.53 was the high. So it's now at $18.90. Well, actually it's at $18.95 after hours per share. The average volume, 46,694,000 shares trade every day, and this stock is considered to be near fair value. The PE ratio 7.84. Forward dividend and yield $1.11, and that yields 5.85%, which is a good number usually, but right now it does not quite keep up with inflation, but we'll see what happens in the future. It's better to get 5.85% than to get nothing. The one-year target estimate, $20.28, so it would be up, not a great deal. Next, we look at Total Energies, and the symbol for Total Energies is TTE, and the 52-week range for Total Energies, $44.61 was the low, and $61.15 was the high, so it's comfortable. It's very comfortable in between the two numbers there. After hours, $59.65 per share. The average volume, about 2.5 million shares trade every day, and this stock is considered to be near fair value. PE ratio 6.81, so that's a nice PE ratio. The forward dividend and yield, $2.78, coming out of earnings of $8.75, so that is easy to consider that to be no problem for them to pay out a dividend that high and higher. Comes out to 4.66% yearly dividend. And the 1-year target for TTE is $71.71. Is that right? 71.71. I thank you very much for watching.